Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your Justice Analyst Kirill and I'm ready to continue with the Eurovision 2025. And today we will talk about the country which brought to us one of the most iconic Eurovision winners of all time, Conchita Wurst, and it's of course Austria. Austria has decided to go again for an internal selection where 30 kind of local music professionals and music industry experts, together with 30 representatives of different OJE clubs from all over Europe, were choosing the representative. And the winner of this competition was JJ, whose real name is Johannes Pietsch. He's 23 years old. He comes from Vienna directly, grew up in Dubai, and his mother is Filipino, which kinda explains his very exotic look. So Johannes Pietsch is of course a very young artist, but nevertheless he already went to the talent show in the UK. And then the next year also in Starmania in Austria. He has definitely impressed the public with his amazing operatic skills, but also giving like a modern twist to those kind of old classics. And this year, his song Wasted Love is actually his first single, and it has been written by Teya, who maybe you remember from Eurovision 2023.
At least it pays to be funny.
And also Thomas Thurner, who is kind of new name in the Eurovision world, but if you kind of follow maybe the German music scene and the Austrian music scene, especially also the works of Teya, you would see that he is collaborating with her a lot. So he's usually writing the music for the songs, she's writing the lyrics. They have written so many beautiful songs. I was actually quite obsessed last year with the song which they both together wrote for Susan, who was representing Germany in the Junior Eurovision 2020. So definitely quite experienced composers, but still almost virgin in the Eurovision world. But now let's take a look at the lyrics of Wasted Love. So already from the title, I would guess that JJ is kind of singing to us about some unreciprocated love. So already from this first lines, I'm an ocean of love and you're scared of water, you don't want to go under, so you let me go under. We see that the partner is not really reciprocating the feelings of JJ, leaving him overwhelmed by his own feelings. JJ keeps saying, I reach out my hand, but you watch me grow distant. So it highlights the pain of reaching out for connection only to be met with indifference. In the chorus, he's saying, now that you're gone, all I have is wasted love. Can't fill my heart with the wasted love. So JJ expresses that with the departure of his partner, the love he offers feels purposeless. The repetition of this wasted love again and again underscores, I think, the pain and the void which is left behind. And I think in the second verse, when he's saying, I barely stayed afloat, I'm floating all alone, I'm holding on to hope, he really struggles to cope with the fact that his love was not appreciated, that the feeling is not mutual, he's feeling very isolated, he really struggles to find the way to move on from this situation. I think many of us went through something like this at some point of time, but yeah, it happens. He's still young, you know, he's just 23 years old, and I hope he will find a new love. So let's just go for the first listen, where I will already take a look at the official music video, because anyway, there is no live performance available for the song yet. And I will try to give you just some small remarks, and then during my second listen, I will definitely stop throughout and we will go a bit more into the details. So let's see, it's JJ with the heartbreaking song Wasted Love. Let's take a look.
I'm an ocean of love.
Ooh, so high voice, wow. The music video is also very beautiful. The snow and the trees, you know, easy visuals, but effective. Very cinematic.
You left me in the deep end.
Oh, this is quite beautiful riff. I like that. Ooh, okay, haven't really expected that. Wow. Wow, getting chills, whoa. Wow, this is so emotional. And now some modern twist comes to this. Wow, that's an excellent entry actually.
one to hold.
Ooh, this visual with the waves. Wow, so beautiful. His vocal is absolutely stunning. I'm having chills all the time. Wow. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. His voice is absolutely incredible. What's going on here? This I definitely have not seen coming, but it fits. Somehow it works. Wow, and this last note in the end, incredible. Wow, I'm a bit speechless. I think if someone would ask me to write like a perfect Eurovision entry, you know, with stunning vocals, with dramatic chorus, just something what is definitely emotional, telling some story, I think this would be something like that. This is a very powerful entry. I'm definitely getting immediately the winner vibes from this. So I have definitely seen that this song is one of the biggest favorites to win this Eurovision Song Contest. That's why I was also keeping it for a bit later to, you know, not be disappointed by maybe other entries selected by other countries, but this is extremely powerful. So this is definitely the song which gave me the biggest winner vibes so far, and I definitely won't be surprised if for Eurovision 2026 we end up again in Austria, in Wien or Linz or Salzburg or whatever. I think it will stand out so much. Actually, back then in 2011 we had also as a kind of main favorite to win Eurovision Song Contest an operatic entry performed by the French artist. And then the rehearsal started and you know what kind of result he got in the end. But I don't think that anything like this will really happen to JJ, because I have heard there is some very experienced team behind this entry. So even Teya, the composer of the song, has already said in some interview that, yeah, with Who the Hell is Edgar, maybe the performance was not the best because the production team just made some wrong decisions. But this year, behind this entry, they have some very talented staging producers. So I'm quite positive that it will look great, and I just can't wait to hear him performing the song live. But now let's go for the second listen, and maybe I will try to pay a bit more attention to the visuals of the official music video, because I was just so mesmerized by the song. I was so hyped by that I think I was just even missing what was going on there.
And you're scared of water. You don't want to.
So he is now making this boat made of paper. What's the reason? I don't know, but let's just see.
But you watch me grow distant.
The way how he's playing with his voice, with this very high head voice, is absolutely incredible. He's so talented for his young age, and this is exactly what he actually did in The Voice UK or in the Starmania show in Austria. He's really doing this perfect fusion of operatic vocal with pop music, and it really works.
You left me in the deep end.
So he has put that boat on a sort of black pond, and then we had the visual that we're kind of diving into this pond, and then this pond is just all crying. This boat is standing there, still unsure what's exactly going on. This first chorus, when it hits, it just immediately gives me chills. It's just such a beautiful transition from this very kind of acoustic, low-key beginning where he was very gently performing the first verse to this kind of extremely powerful operatic vocal. I'm absolutely mesmerized by that. So he's singing Now That You're Gone, and then he's holding on this boat. So it seems like he has built this boat because he wanted this to be maybe the ship of happiness for him and his partner, basically the ship which will keep them as a couple afloat. And now he's holding on this ship, but the partner is not there, and that's why it's raining. You know, rain maybe represents the tears and the pain and the sadness. So I think I'm getting the message slowly from here. Okay, so now this poor boat is struggling with these huge waves because he's feeling so much pain, he's feeling so broken, and all this reaction, this backlash from the partner who is not reciprocating the love, who is not understanding what JJ wants from him or from her, is just kind of leading to this feeling of being swallowed by the storm, and you don't even know if you will be able to get out of these deep waters. And now you see he falls into this water, so it seems like this boat which he has built for both of them to go into the future is now broken because the partner is not sharing the feelings of JJ. So now he's feeling like he's drowning in these emotions and in this entire situation. This high note is just giving me everything. So I think this is something what juries will absolutely love, and the televoters will definitely be like, wait a minute, a showstopper in some way. This music video actually gives me a bit of the vibes of Arcade by Duncan Lawrence. Simple, but still very effective visuals. I'm not really sure what this now exactly means, because we see him still kind of wet because he's drowning in those emotions, but now we can see him on the stage of some opera house. I think he actually sings in Vienna Opera House, and you know, all these people are kind of waiting for him to perform and appreciating his talent, but inside of him, even if he's standing on stage, he's just drowning in these emotions and just suffering from the situation. So I think that's what basically is shown to us. So kind of dancing with tears in your eyes, or in this case, singing, performing on stage, still struggling inside. Well, and now we can see that this boat, which he was carefully building, is now broken. Whoa, what an entry. And if you take a look now at your screen to see how Austria actually did in accordance with the televoting in the last 5 and 15 years, then you can definitely see that this year JJ came to rise like a phoenix and to bring Austria again to this place 1 in the semi-final. I'm pretty sure that with this song he can easily achieve that. Actually, Teya, who wrote the song for him in 2023, has brought also this great result, 2nd place in the semi-final to Austria. Unfortunately, in the final, televoting was not supporting the girls so much because they were opening the final show, and this usually destroys all the televoting chances. In general, another 1st place in the semi-final will for sure decorate the statistics for Austria, because they definitely need this 2 beautiful 1st places, 2 beautiful 2nd places, and then, you know, all the other results. And now let's see in which semi-final Austria is definitely stealing 1 finalist spot. And as you can see on your screen, it will be a 2nd semi-final where Austria will perform in the 1st half. Of course, being in the 1st half of a longer semi-final, so the semi-final which has 16 entries, is definitely not the best positioning, but I think for this song, it's pretty much irrelevant where it's placed in the semi-final. I'm 100% sure we will see Austria in the grand final in Basel, and there it will definitely matter where Austria will perform, because of course we all know that the televoting result also heavily depends on the positioning in the running order. If we take a look at what the Eurovision fans think, you can see that Austria is ranked 1st, and actually with quite a gap to place 2, so I think it's very much justified. The song is absolutely amazing. What we can see from this official music video is definitely enough for having the place 1 in the Eurovision final. The only difference which will be definitely brought are the live performances. If Austria will be able to pull out a stunning live performance to still stay on this place 1, the time will show. And looking at the bookmaker odds, you can see that Austria is currently ranked 2nd, so just below Sweden, and then above France, Israel, and the Netherlands, and of course all other entries. So in general, I think that the bookmakers are not putting it on a safe place 1, simply from the fact that Austria hasn't performed the song live yet. There are like few short videos I have heard of him performing this online, but still you don't know how it will exactly sound with all the microphone, how the visuals will look like. From Sweden, we at least know how the performance will be. I have been there in Stockholm. I have also seen Kai performing the song live, so we know that it's a lot of fun, that the televoters will definitely love this. And with JJ, it's still kind of a mystery, but I think if they will do everything correctly, then this song should definitely win this year. And what kind of live performance can we expect from Wasted Love? So I have already heard that they might bring this kind of boat, so now I know which boat they are talking about, on the Eurovision stage. I think they have shown us so much visuals of water, so of course they should bring it somehow on the Eurovision stage. I hope it will be not just simple cheap effects in the style of Poland.
Let the water carry me away.
But that maybe finally in the Eurovision performance we will be able to see the performers singing in the rain like the Swedes already did in the Melody Festival and with Manboy and Eric Saade, also Victoria with Not With Me. This would be so effective, and I think it's such a pity that on the Eurovision stage we're still missing this kind of impressive performance in the rain. I know at least in the past it was not technically possible, it was not allowed by the Eurovision producers, but maybe this year they will be able to find some solution with Austria. So that's what I have thought about JJ with Wasted Love. So for me it definitely screams Eurovision 2025 winner. I think we can already book the hotel rooms for May in Austria 2026, but I just really hope that the delegation will not make any wrong decisions and that JJ's vocals will sound absolutely spectacular in Estonian also during the live performance. Please let me know down below in the comments if you think any other country can actually give a kind of competition to Austria to win this year, or are you also sure that JJ will be able to make it? Definitely like this video, subscribe to my channel and tune in for the next one. Bye bye.